Welcome everybody to a brand new video. I'm playing World War II today because we are going to be talking about Call of Duty. When it comes to Call of Duty, when I do decide to hop on, this has definitely been my main one. Out of the 3 Call of Duties that I play, which are mainly Black Ops 4, Call of Duty World at War, and Modern Warfare Remastered, I would say that this one is actually the best one. The sniping is fun, the maps are decent, there's no skill-based matchmaking, it's just a good time. I also love the variety when it comes to snipers in this game. There are so many, and yes, they were put in supply drops, but you can unlock them just by playing the game. Of course, you're not going to have some of the nice variants like me. I have some really nice variants. For example, this Arasaka right here. These are all of my sniping classes that you see right here, and these are all the snipers in the game. There are so many to pick from. I have nice heroic variants for the Springfield, the Lee Enfield, the Arasaka, the Kar 98, the lever action. I really want a nice variant for the PTRS, but I've still yet to get lucky with that. There's a heroic variant called the Kraken 2 for the PTRS, and I have been on the hunt to get it out of supply drops for so long. And the way I kind of approach this game in terms of sniping is I refuse to use a sniper if I don't have a nice heroic variant for it because I want my clips to look nice. So I would love to use the PTRS. It's probably my favorite sniper out of this game, but I don't have the Kraken 2 for it, so I kind of refuse to use it. We have the Dalil, which I don't have a nice variant for, so I don't really use it. I have the 3-line sniper, which I do have a heroic variant for, which looks really nice. However, I'm kind of unlucky because the heroic variant of this sniper looks worse than another epic variant. I have a heroic variant for the WZ-35, but again, the heroic variant of this sniper doesn't really look all that great. It has a better looking version in a lower rarity, which I really want, but I don't have. The M36, I haven't used this sniper at all. I don't have a nice variant for it. And the SDK 9mm, again, barely use this sniper, don't have a nice variant for it. But if I do get lucky and pull a heroic variant or just whatever nice variant for those snipers, I'll definitely use them. In terms of games that I've been hitting clips on, this is definitely the one for me. I've been going off on this game. I've been hitting some crazy fucking clips, and I'm talking crazy. I'm not just talking about some little quad feeds here and there. I'm talking about 5-ons, quad headshot feeds. I don't know what it is about this game, but honestly, I think it's because skill-based matchmaking isn't in this game. I can actually do something. And it feels good, man. It feels good to play a Call of Duty game that doesn't make me feel like I'm being punished for playing better. Unlike the newest Call of Duty, which is Call of Duty Modern Warfare. As I said before in videos, the reason why I quit that game wasn't because of anything else except skill-based matchmaking. I've already ranted over and over again in multiple videos why I hate skill-based matchmaking, and it is something that completely ruins Call of Duty for me. The reason why the older games are a lot more fun to me is because these games probably don't have skill-based matchmaking in them, and I've said that in previous videos. It's probably because of the lower player population. It feels good to be able to shit on players in Call of Duty. That's the appeal of the game. I actually saved a gameplay today where I was on shipment using the blunderbuss, and I got 3 gunships with a blunderbuss in the same game. But yeah, I was fucking around with the blunderbuss of all weapons, and I managed to get 3 gunships. That is simply not possible in a game that has skill-based matchmaking. You can't fuck around with other classes and have fun in other Call of Duty, such as Modern Warfare. And that's a big problem. I don't want to have to run every single game with the same weapons over and over again. Sometimes I like to dick around and use weapons that aren't very good, and then surprise myself because I'm shitting on people with them. Until skill-based matchmaking doesn't make its way into newer Call of Duties, I'm not going to be picking any of them up because, as I said, you could perfect every element of the game, but if skill-based matchmaking is in it, it's simply unplayable to me. So yes, I'm probably not going to be picking up the next Call of Duty on day one because I know it's going to have skill-based matchmaking in it. And speaking of the next Call of Duty and the main topic of this video, where is the next Call of Duty? I mean, we're really late into this cycle and we still haven't heard anything. Now granted, this doesn't really concern me all that much. I don't care because I'm not going to be picking it up on day one anyway, regardless of how good the game looks, because I'm pretty sure there's nothing they could do in advertising to actually get me to buy the game because there's going to be skill-based matchmaking in the game. The only way I would ever see myself picking up the game is if it came out free or some shit. And let's be real, Activision aren't going to sell their game for free. It's a different story with Warzone because that's just a game mode. But yeah, when it comes to Call of Duty 2020, we have gotten no news whatsoever, and this is very strange for Call of Duty. Normally at this point we would have even had like a trailer or something, but no, it's been completely quiet and it's kind of weird. Now I suspect that this is probably to do with a bunch of different reasons. The first reason is that the game has been rushed just from the get-go. There were some leaks that came out a while ago that suggested that development of the game was incredibly rushed. It was a huge mess, and that supposedly they had to swap over different studios on who was working on the game, so it's a nightmare. It sounds like utter trash. And then on top of that, COVID-19 came, which meant that a lot of people had to start working from home, and that probably delayed the game even more so when they were already in a very bad position. So that's probably why we haven't seen anything of the game, because it's probably incredibly rushed. They're probably not ready to show anything, and when the game eventually does come out, it's probably not going to be in a good state. That's also a reason why I don't want to pick it up, because I know for a fact this game is going to be horrible on launch, like no doubt in my mind. Skill-based matchmaking, rushed launch, yeah, I'm gonna pass. Even if it is going to be Treyarch, and Treyarch generally put out good games, I don't have faith in them this time. During Black Ops 4's life cycle, the game was pretty bad. I personally feel like Treyarch have sort of lost it a little bit when it comes to making Call of Duty games. And with this upcoming game's development being so rushed, I don't have high hopes. Honestly, I hope that I'm proven wrong. I hope that this game is going to be good, but I just simply can't see that being the case. I think the only saving grace possible for this game is if they delayed it, and that's never happened in Call of Duty's history, ever. We've always gotten a Call of Duty every single year, and if they decide to delay it this year, that is going to be really shocking. I'm honestly going to be surprised considering how money-hungry Activision are. Now, do I think that they should delay the game? Absolutely. I think it would be best for the series. Are they really going to charge people full price for a game that is barely complete? I sure hope not, but they have done that in the past many times. Black Ops 4 was very underdeveloped during its release. Call of Duty World War II was the same story, so as I said, I wouldn't be surprised if they released the game anyway. But a big part of why Call of Duty sells so well every year is because they advertise the game so aggressively, but this year that has not been the case whatsoever. Which is why I ask, where the hell is the next Call of Duty? It's very weird that we've gone this long without a single word. Now yes, there have been leaks, we've seen some footage of the game, and it looks very bare bones. So who knows how things are going to go. I hope that they delay the game, I think that would be the best option. And if they don't delay the game and decide to release it in a bare bones state, I would honestly recommend that you guys are very, very cautious with this year's Call of Duty. Maybe wait until Christmas, don't pick it up on day one. I think that would be the smartest decision. I know it's hard when you've been buying Call of Duties every single year, day one, for the past I don't know how many games. It's tough to not give in to the hype, but just realize that there's going to be skill-based matchmaking in the game, which is going to impact your enjoyment, and the game is most likely going to be released in a terrible state. So try your best not to fall for it, and I'm gonna try that myself as well, because last year for Call of Duty Modern Warfare, I did fall for the hype. I heard that there were going to be no loot boxes, I heard that the DLC was going to be free. I fell for that hype, but then I realized that no matter how good the game is, which Modern Warfare is a good game, it has such a great foundation. If they add skill-based matchmaking, it ruins the game, and there's no point in me playing it. I'll definitely play Modern Warfare during the second year of its life cycle, because then it'll be more complete. Skill-based matchmaking probably won't be in the game. That'll probably be the case for Call of Duty 2020 if it comes out this year as well. I probably won't play it during its first year. I'll play it during its second, when skill-based matchmaking is taken out and the game is more complete as well. That's a big thing this year. I recommend you guys do the same thing. You'll realize how much more fun Call of Duty is when you do that. All I advise is that you're very cautious, because when they do decide to reveal the game and they start advertising it, they're going to advertise the best parts, the complete parts, and that might fool you into thinking that the game looks good. And you're going to be disappointed because you're going to realize that on launch they sold you a shell of a game. I guess what I'm trying to get across is be a smart consumer. Don't get manipulated by these corporations. Don't get screwed over. Spend your money wisely. But yeah, I'm not going to ramble any much longer. I'm going to wrap this video up here. So yeah guys, that's pretty much the end of the video. If you guys enjoyed, make sure you smack the like button. If you want to stay up to date on my content, please be sure to subscribe. I'll have my last video in the corner. If you haven't checked that out already, definitely make sure to check it out. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks very much for watching. Peace out.